My name is Augusto Zampini. I'm from the Dicastery for the Promotion of Integral Human Development and also Secretary of the Vatican COVID Commission created by Pope Francis. The coronavirus has caused a great pain to all of us, to the world, but it has presented a unique opportunity to address not just the health crisis, but the interconnected crises, meaning the socioeconomic and the ecological crisis. So, in order to help the world and the Church to address these crises, we want to do it, and we want to help doing it with agility, with novelty, and impactfully. With agility, because in order to emerge from an emergency, we cannot wait forever. We cannot, although it's a long-term project to promote human development, we need to do it a bit quick, given the situation that we are facing at present. With novelty, because it's a novel situation that the world is facing, and we cannot, as Einstein used to say, address a new problem with old ideas or old solutions. But in order to do it with agility and novelty, we have to do it with others, in partnership, particularly with all our local churches all around the world, with millions of people that belong to these churches. We also do it with all our networks of communications, starting with the Dicastery for Communications in the Vatican, but also our network worldwide of the Catholic Church. And also our structure, the Church, we are very lucky to have a state as well. So we have a structure, or an appropriate structure, to relate to states and international organizations. So this triple basis of the global network of the Church, the global network of communication, and the global network of international relationship put us in a position to help the world to create some new ideas to redress these new terrible things that are happening. But the partners are not just within the Church, are also outside the Church. Social movements, academic institutions, universities, companies, international organizations, you name it. All of them are part of the Vatican COVID Commission and partners of the Dicastery. So the idea is to create really something new, but to have impact. And this is the third thing. Impact means we are not here just to study or to analyze what's going on. We are here to help those who are taking the decisions to take the right decisions, to move ahead. As the Pope says, we cannot get out of a crisis in the same way as we get in. And to get better, we need good leaders. Good leadership means good decisions. Unfortunately, most leaders of the world, they have to take serious decisions that will affect the future of humanity, but they are a bit blindfolded at the moment. So we want to help those leaders from the top, from international organizations, governments, local communities, churches, households, to precisely with our analysis, with our networking, with our work, to help them to take the right decisions, to move ahead, and to promote health. Health in people, health for the planet, and health for institutions. One concrete things that we are working on is on issues on the human dignity and the work that we need for the future. But we need to do it now. Millions of people have lost their jobs. And it's the right moment to create the jobs of the future, today. Another thing that we are working is the new structures for the common good. We know that economics have to change, both private and public sector, but if we don't do it on the basis of the common good, maybe we will create more harm than good. Then thirdly, we cannot deal with crises if we keep fighting against each other, if there are no peace. But for peace we need good governance, and we need a new universal solidarity as the basis of this peace and governance. And also the whole social network, the social structures have to be connected with nature. When social structures are disconnected with nature, then we harm the planet. So it's not just that my personal relationship with nature, it's not my parish, it's not my dicastery or my office, is not just your company, it's the whole social structure that unfortunately we have been a bit disconnected from the ecosystem, but we are part of the ecosystem. So recalibrating this connection will allow us to create a new future. In a nutshell, what the Pope has asked us is to prepare the future, to bring the future to the present. Prepare the future is different from preparing for the future. Preparing for the future means that our destiny is already set, and we only have to buy life-safe jackets. And of course, those who can will buy it. Those who cannot will just drown. We don't want that. We want to prepare a future together with people, with others. And others means also people who are able to found our big ideas. The Pope says, I don't want tiny little things. I want you to help to take this crisis as an opportunity to change the world once and forever. To change the world into a world more similar to the kingdom of God. A world that is more inclusive, a world that is more fair and just, and a world that is more sustainable. And we need to work in different disciplines, and that means that we need also good partners in funding. And that's why we are very, very grateful that we are exploring this kind of partnerships with Global Solidarity Fund. For example, the vaccine for the COVID. How is it going to be developed? And is it going to be distributed to everybody, especially the most in need, especially the poor, or not? How sad it will be that when we have a vaccine, the vaccine will be distributed and applied only for the rich. It would be very sad, wouldn't it? So this is one aspect of that we are exploring. And also not just the vaccine, the whole public health system and private health system. How do we develop a new understanding of health with a new understanding of economics? That will be revolutionary for the good. So I want to thank you for your support and for being also so enthused with this proposal of Pope Francis to prepare the future together and to promote a world where we have healthy people, a healthy environment or a healthy planet, but also with healthy institutions. Thank you very much, and God bless.